Okay, so someone asked this question under the comment section of one of the videos I did talking against students here in Canada. I'm talking about international students here in Canada working more than 20 hours per week. I stated in the video that it violates RCC's rule as an international student to work more than 20 hours per week, and one of the consequences is that you you may be denied postgraduate work permit when your visa expires or when you graduate from the school and you want to extend your stay in Canada and work full time. You'll be denied. There's a high chance of you being denied the postgraduate work permit visa. And I even went ahead to state an example of an Uber driver who was an international student here in in Canada, and got denied the postgraduate permit for working 60 hours per week and all that. Okay, now to answer this question, so I think under the comment section of that video where someone asked this question that what am I going to do? Am I going to pay my fees if I don't have the money to do so because I'm not supposed to work full time because I don't want to violate the rule and I'm not also done paying my fees. So what do I do? All right, so my advice, okay, is that as an international student, immediately you get your visa approved, you have to be financially prepared before coming to Canada. At least have your 3 months rent money with you in your account, something to sustain you as well. That talk to talk of you come along with food, dry food stuffs, you get it. That can sustain you within that 3 months as you are searching for part-time job to do, because I don't want you guys to be listening to what you guys have been seeing on social media that it's easy to find jobs and as an international student, blah blah blah. In reality, they are not true. It can take you 2 months before you secure a part-time job to do as an international student. It sometimes even do exceed. You know, so because of this, please don't be expecting things too high. Don't over expect things when you are back home in your home country and you're yet to come to Canada. Don't be listening to people hyping Canada. Though Canada is a very good country, that's why I'm still in here. But don't listen to those overhyping things to you, the international student yet to come to Canada. Don't feel like immediately you get to Canada, it's going to be easy for you to secure a job to do. You just move to one or two shops or companies and they're going to employ you and start working and you start making money. Then you start paying your fees and you start paying your rent. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't do that magic. Because that 20 hours per week salary, of which they're going to pay, let's say, 16 Canadian dollars or 15 Canadian dollars per hour, wouldn't be enough for you to pay your rent per month plus your tuition fee. All right? So please be financially prepared. When you get your visa approved and you realize you're not well prepared or you're not financially prepared, my advice for you is to defer your course. Okay? Because let's say you have 1 year visa or you have 2 years visa or 3 years visa. Okay? My advice for you is to defer your course and your visa will still be active. Work hard at your home country, find means of having those monies with you, money that can sustain you for at least 3 months as you start searching for job. Okay, don't come here broke and think things are so easy, securing job are so easy and all that. Please, you may be disappointed. There's a high possibility or high chance of you being disappointed. So please be prepared, be financially prepared before coming, because it's not all that easy. Okay, though when you secure a job, things become smooth and all that for you, but because you can't work full time as an international student, you may still find yourself wanting when you want to depend on that 20 hours per week to pay your rent, your living expenses, and your bills and your tuition fee. It's impossible. Okay, secondly, my next advice is that if you are married, okay, don't hesitate coming along with your partner. There is no stated rule. Let's say you're already in Canada and you have your wife and your children back home, or maybe you have your your husband and children back home. Don't listen to what people are saying that you must live in the country for like 6 months before you can apply or invite your wife to join you here. No. On the very first month, okay, that you stepped your foot in Canada, you can invite your partner, being it your wife or your husband, and your children who are below 22 years of age and are not working to join you here in Canada. Okay? Now, when your wife back home or when your husband back home is to join you here in Canada, okay, he or she will be coming along with spousal OP work permits that will enable him or her to work full time to help support you pay your rent and tuition fee. But even with that, okay, I will say that it is not going to be possible for your husband or wife who is to work full time per full time as a dependent to enable you to pay your entire tuition fee within a month. Because for the University of Manitoba, for instance, in as much as they don't take tuition deposits right after gaining admission, unlike other schools that they take tuition deposits and all that, University of Manitoba does not take initial tuition deposits, right? But you are expected to at least to be done paying your fees during the first month after school resumes. Okay, failure to do so, they're not going to sack you from the school, but there are going to be extra charges. That will be, like I said, they'll be charging, let's say, $50 for the first time, $100, and in that order. I think, is it per every week or per month? I have to confirm that, okay? So there are some consequences for not paying your fees on time. You're going to pay some penalties. You get it? So even with that, it may not be possible for, if you've not paid even a single money for your tuition, it may not be possible for your partner joining you here, okay, working full time to complete or to be done paying your fees within a month. So that's why I keep saying that to be financially prepared before coming. It affects nothing to defer your program after visa is approved. Work hard, go for the next intake, and with that, you are financially prepared. You start working part time. Your partner or your wife or husband is also working full time. Then you guys can join things together to pay the remaining tuition fee left or the next semester to come. Also, if you're an international student, your visa is approved, and maybe you have a girlfriend or boyfriend that you think he or she is the one you're going to spend the rest of your life with for all this while you guys have promised yourself, you're never going to, depart, or you're never going to get separated. You're going to get married one day in the near future. Then please don't hesitate to do a simple court marriage before coming to Canada. Okay, do a very simple court marriage, and that wouldn't cost you that much. Okay, now when you're in Ghana, it will cost you something less than 1,000 cedis or 1,005 or something to do a simple court marriage. And when you have to do a simple court marriage, you have to go along with, the bride must go along with 2 witnesses from her side, and the groom must go along with 2 witnesses from his side. Okay, then you guys go for a simple court marriage. You guys sign, because when you're applying for the visa or you're inviting your partner to be your dependent, the one of the most important documents RCC check is checks in the marriage certificate, and you guys birth cert. Okay, when you click on the proof of relationship column, okay, the 2 vital documents they request for is the marriage certificate and the birth cert. Okay, so please do a simple court marriage. Even though when you were applying you chose single, that shouldn't, when you were applying for a visa, maybe you chose single at the marital status. Okay, don't worry, marry, get those pictures whilst you guys were signing on the marriage certificate, and after signing, the picture you guys took as a group, okay, with the family members inclusive, just attach those pictures. Don't worry, arrive in Canada, because you didn't include that partner of yours when we were applying for the visa. So come to Canada. After arriving in Canada, now you can then invite your partner, being it your husband or wife that you go married to before coming to Canada. You can invite him or her to join you here in Canada. And I keep telling you guys that there's no rule stating that you as that international student should spend like 6 months here in Canada before you can invite your husband or wife to join you here. No, you can even do so within the first month of you arriving in Canada. You can start applying for your spouse to join you here, so that your spouse can come with an open work permit, which will enable him or her to work full time to help support you pay for your rent, your tuition fee, and your living expenses. Thank you very much for watching this video. I think this video answers the question, but it may not answer it perfectly, but I think it gave an idea of how to go about this whole situation. My name is Nathan. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go to YouTube and search Nathan's Diary. Okay, or there's a YouTube logo on my bio. Just click on it, and it will link you to my YouTube channel to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.